welcome to the Pride of Irons Women's Pre-Season Analysis. I've got two lovely people from the Pride of Irons, and they're here to talk about the coming season. So they're both lifelong hammers. So Allie, if you want to introduce yourself first.
Yeah, hi, I'm Allie. You might have seen me. I'm always on Facebook commenting on about our girls. Bit of a long way fan because lived in London for most of my life, and then we moved up to Manchester, but still come to every West Ham women's game, home and away.
Great stuff. Amanda?
Hi, I'm Amanda. So I'm a lifelong West Ham fan. Mainly been supporting the men's team, but this is probably, well, my first season of really supporting the women's team and getting a season ticket. So I'm very excited, and yeah, looking forward to it.
That's one of the best things about when you see West Ham supporters that have only really seen like the men's, and then they come along for the first time. You know what it's like, Ali, right? They come along for the first time and they love it. They love the game, and you see them return time and time again. So it's just getting people through them gates, just that once, and that's it. We've got them then forever, and that's the best thing about this. So yeah, now listen, there's loads to talk about, and I've still got a smile on my face from the news the other day. Regarding Daly, yes, we've got, hang on, and actually I am a Houston Dash fan, and so I've got this, I was going to wear this, but I thought, no, I've got the Houston Dash one there as well, so I can't be happier, but we don't want to make this all about
No.
Rachel, even though we could go on for about an hour, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean, I woke up the other day, I was on nights, so I woke up in the afternoon, and I genuinely thought it was an April Fool's joke. It's funny because, Joe, you've been talking about it for ages and joking that, oh, Daly's going to come to West Ham, and then it's actually happened.
Yeah. I'm going to think again. I'm going to think about Lucy Bronze, and she's going to come to us. I know it's going to happen. I'm going to put the tweet out there. Well, I've already done it. I'll put the tweet out there. It's going to happen, I'm sure. But yeah. But listen, what we're going to do, we want everyone to know as well, it's not going to be a really long conversation. We're just going to have a 15-minute chat, and I'm just going to throw a question at you, and I'm going to start now. So, Ali, if I ask you first, your hopes for the season?
Hopes for the season. I want a really good FA Cup run, hopefully get to the final and actually nail it this time, and a decent season in the actual league. I'd be happy if we finished above 8th, because we've been 8th for the last 2 seasons. So if we can get into that 5th, 4th position, I'll be super happy. Yeah,
totally. I'm 100% with you there. And like, we've got Group D on the Continental Cup as well.
Great grass.
Well, yeah, so I've got a good feeling about that. I mean, we've got Reading as well, and obviously they've got Fishlock as well at the moment, so it might be tougher than we originally envisaged. But I think it's a great group. We're going to see some cracking matches, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Amanda, what are your hopes for the season?
I think Ali's just covered it, really. You know, to kind of give the FA Cup a good run. Sadly, we lost out last time. To get a good league position, and you know, the team spirit seems very high as well from what we've seen from the players on social media, so, and they all seem really happy, so fingers crossed, especially with our new grounds as well.
Yeah,
you know, playing at Dagenham now.
Yeah, 6,000 seater, you know, and I think obviously like there's 1,000 of us that are going to be allowed in for the season ticket holders. I mean, I say us, hopefully, you know, we will be allowed in. A majority of us will anyway. So yeah, I just can't wait for that. Ali, what do you reckon? Have you been to the Daggers ground?
Not since they've done it up. I used to be a Dagenham season ticket holder when I was a kid. I was mascot like twice. When I was a kid. There's a great picture of me in kit that was far too big for me, with my shorts down to my ankles. So I've not been since they've done it up, but I reckon it's going to be a cracking ground.
Yeah. I can't wait, to be fair. I just can't wait. So I am going to rush along as well to make it really quick for us all. So anyway, okay, now over this season, you're most sad to have lost. I mean, there's a few, right? And there was a big gap for me, if I must start, was Hendricks as well. Not only on the pitch, but off the pitch as well, as we all know. You know, her mum was a massive supporter, you know, so yeah, huge loss, I think.
I think Julia Simic as well is someone that we all thought was a massive loss for the team. You know, obviously she's moved on, and Joe, your favourite, Tessel Midag as well, sadly moved on.
Yeah, she was, because there was so much potential. I was like, yeah, when she came to us, I thought, yes, which she's going to hit the ground running. But she didn't. It took her ages to kind of fit in. And I think the last game that she had at Liverpool, I think she was the woman of the match, without question. And I thought, can't wait till the next match. She's rolling. And because I was really, really just wanted to see her fly within the team. It got absolutely gutted. Yeah, Allie.
For me, it's Anna Moorehouse. I was a huge Anna fan. The fact that she did get us through to that FA Cup with those insane penalty saves against Reading, and but I think her card was marked once Courtney came into the squad. The problem is we don't rotate our keepers enough. We want to keep it competitive, but we don't really. So that's why we lost Becky Spencer the season before, and I think that's why we've lost Anna this season. And I'm hoping that it's not going to happen this season because I love both the keepers that we've got now.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I just hope at least that Brosnan gets the cup run, at least, to be fair. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, Super Mac, you know, safe hands and everything, you know, and what a signing there. But yeah, absolutely right. I'm with you 100%, as I normally am anyway. All right, so we're doing really well. Okay, so we're going to move on. Now, we're not going to say about daily because it is a loan, right? And we don't want to make this a daily show. Even again, maybe we should just do another one, really, just on it. But
yeah.
But Amanda, if I start with you first, your best new signing of this season.
I think you know I'm going to say here, Mackenzie Arnold, definitely. So Australian national international keeper. Very excited to see her play. And also it's good for Brosnan as well. You know, she's obviously young, someone a bit more experienced. And, you know, they seem to be getting on very well in training. And obviously Rachel Daly, I know we're not going to talk about her, especially as she's only on loan. And we don't want to take the limelight away from our actual signings. But, you know, I think Daly, especially like a lot of the young... Here comes the Houston Dash shirt again. Especially for a lot of the, like, maybe like younger girls as well who watch football as well. They watch England. You know, it's affordable football. Hopefully, if we can all get into the stadium, you know, before Daly leaves, that you can go and watch an England star playing for West Ham. Hopefully, that'll bring in more supporters as well. So I think Daly's quite exciting, but obviously she's on loan. So I'll go with Mackenzie Arnold, my favourite.
Yeah, that's a great shout. Al?
Things I don't think we've put a foot wrong. Like for me, it's got to be is it Cisco, the French defender? Because I've been saying we need that sort of Millie Bright built defender in our back line to shore it up a bit. And as soon as we got Cisco, I was like, that's it. That's who we've been asking for. And the fact she's got that great relationship with Darley, I think that's going to be a great partnership in defence and midfield. But you look at who we've signed. We've got potential in Maz Pacheco from Reading, who is a great youth player and has played for the England unders and is going to be making her way up that system. We've got our Australians in Mac Arnold, and of course we've got Emily's just signed for us. So I think we've done really well this transfer season.
Let's not.
And also the young girl we've signed, not for now, but obviously for the future. Is it Ruby Grant?
Yep.
Yeah, that we've just signed, obviously from Arsenal, and I think maybe for the future she's an exciting player as well.
Yeah, she'll only be on loan though for a little while though, apparently, but hopefully, you never know, do you? You
never know.
We got Daly, we didn't realise. So
anything can happen.
Bronze,
Lucy Bronze next week.
There we go. We're really well. So listen, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you another quick question. So if you could nick any player from the WSL, from any squad, and just throw it in ours now, who would it be? Al, sorry.
Well, Ellen White, for me. She's a hammer for a start, so she supports the right club. And she's a cheeky little goal poacher. It was between her and Braemar for City's top scorer last season. She seems to pluck goals out of thin air. And if anybody wants to know her, great potential. There's a goal against Chelsea a couple of seasons ago when she was playing for Birmingham. That just absolute rocket coming back from a back injury. You wouldn't even know it. So I would love Ellen White to come play for West Ham.
Claret and Blue girl would be lovely, wouldn't it? just for one season, just to. Shall I put a tweet out there and then?
Yeah, that's another tweet you need to get out, Joe.
Yeah, okay.
It's Ellen White to West Ham.
Amanda, what's yours?
I'm going to be very generic here and say Alex Morgan. I know, obviously, she's on maternity leave at the moment, but imagine. I mean, we got Rachel Daly, so you never know. But obviously, it's not going to happen. But in a dream world, also. I've been watching a lot of right backs recently, and Kelly O'Hara, that would be, I think, would be a great signing. Again, in a dream world, I don't think it will happen, but aim big.
we never know, do we? We never know.
We never know.
Yeah. And I know we've sort of touched on that a little bit earlier, but the predictions for the league, where we're going to finish. Amanda, if I start with you.
Ooh,
The new girl.
The new one, okay. I'm going to put a bit of West Ham optimism here, and I'm going to say in the top 10. Well, in the top half of the league, I'm going to say.
Yeah. Okay, I thought I was going to say top 4. I was going to say, go on, girl.
Yeah. Joe, you can have that as your prediction. I'll go with the top half.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, great shout. Al?
I reckon we can do 5th. I reckon there are still some teams that are going to be, I think the top 3 are unchanged. It's always going to be, for the moment, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, in whatever order. But I reckon we can challenge for 5th, especially with the signings we've got.
Yeah, I just hope we've gelled, but obviously, you know, in the new training ground and everything as well, you know, I just think we're off to a flying start. I think, you know, I've seen some of the pictures. I think we look fitter than we've ever done before, to be fair. You know, the pictures of Gilly, she's really trimmed down as well. So she's going to be flying. Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think that's great, shout, girl, seriously. But yeah, well, look, that's going to be it. I told you it's going to be short and sweet. And when I stop this recording, I'm sure we're just going to carry on for at least another 2 hours. I'm not sure what we're going to be talking about, but yeah. All right.
Would it be something through the new West Ham signing, Joe?
Yeah. Yeah. But listen, I'll catch up with you two as well in mid-season, and we'll see how we're doing and seeing how our predictions are looking as well. But listen, thanks everyone for listening in to the first show. All the descriptions, everything will be down from what Allie does, and all the websites and all the social media for both of them all be down in the description. So you can just please go check them out anyway. And again, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you all again soon. Subscribe, don't forget. Cheers. Thanks, girls. Brilliant.
Thank you. Thanks, Joe.
Cheers. Bye. Bye.